We're now freaking live on the Twit freaking network. Off the top of his head, y'all. Off the top of his head, y'all.
So, did you not have your hair spiked last week? Or the week before? I was kind of freaked out by that.
Yeah, you didn't like it unspiked, right?
Oh, I thought it was totally cute, but I was kind of freaked out.
Everyone thinks I look like a pedophile with my hair down. And they're not shy about telling me that. They think I look like a total creeper. They're like, you want to see my van?
Oh, man.
Very, very, very excited. Is Kiki being on NSFW? I don't know what the Q is for.
Not safe for...
For Queens? Quiz work?
Quiz work? Not safe for...
I don't know, but let me tell you something.
Quiescent.
Hello, Justin. Can you hear us, sir?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, indeed, we can.
Like, I'm here.
We could...
I've been trying to chime in.
we could only...
Nobody's listening. I'm making all these...
We could not hear you until we went live. And now we are live, and the world is live, and the live living is liviness. Livery.
Stop worrying about my acting, bitch.
Ooh. Where did that come from?
That's Leo. He's always in the back. There's only one person.
Leo echoes it through that cottage, even when he's
There's
not
only
there.
one person worse than Leo. It's President Barack Obama.
He's a jackass.
Ooh,
see,
NSFW.
I'll tell you what. If he keeps talking like he is, we're gonna need to start getting more ridiculous soundboard items. If he's dropping A-bombs there on the.
We're talking about he was looking for an ass to kick.
Yeah.
Do we have that? Do we have that soundbite?
No, we don't.
Does it exist, or was that off the record?
Oh no, that was like on camera. It was like part of an interview. He was like, well lit.
I'm looking for an ass to kick, y'all.
And then he smashed a beer on his head like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's how it rolls. Okay, do we have stories picked out they all need to be ones that have the comments section, right?
No, Brian. No, we don't.
Well, I tell you what. All right, chat room. Here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm not going to say why just yet, but we need you guys to submit to Justin R. Young by way of
NSFWshow@gmail.com.
NSFWshow@gmail.com.
You can probably just do it in the chat room.
That's a little bit loosey-goosey. It'll be nicer paced if we get them to work now.
Yeah, no. I don't mean during the show. I mean like now.
Yes.
Like if we just see them in the chat room now, because
here's what we're looking for.
Can you hear me now?
We're looking for top news stories about which most people would have an opinion, okay? But they all have to be ones that have a comments section at the bottom for people to post their opinions. Like, well, I think Barack Obama's not kicking enough asses, or, I think he's not using enough curse words.
I think the BP CEO is fantastic.
Yeah.
You think what?
The BP CEO.
I think the BP.
Oh, what word did I say I was going to use?
Oil.
Amazing.
Amazing.
He's amazing.
Amazing. Hey, could you send to Tony at twit.tv that video that you just showed me?
Yes.
The origin of that one?
Which? The mouse?
Yes. Oh, see, you're not supposed to say it, though. You're not supposed to say it.
Persona would like to say, I personally do worry about King Leo's acting, bitch.
This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
Torbar in the chat room is asking, please do me a favor and send post your links in the chat room or send to nsfwshow@gmail.com. News stories with comments. Or
with comment sections. With comment sections.
Yeah. Or a YouTube video. Maybe music videos or news clips or funny videos.
I was planning on sticking to news stories, but I guess I could see going the other one.
Let's just get it all on the table. Maybe we'll just... Brian, I like to think of this show as a nice spread.
Maybe we'll just...
a fun little anti-pasta. We just want to get a little bit of everything out there.
I am sending Tony now.
Hey, Tony. Yes. We just had a video sent to you from Dr. Kiki.
Yes.
Is this difficult? Is this overwhelming?
Well, it's on that.
This is where John's all like, welcome to my world.
Hey, Tony, no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. But we will. Hey, meanwhile, can you take us to a wide shot as long as we're setting up? Because it's just on me all the time. Which, don't get me wrong.
It's all about you.
Oh, my God, Tony, don't look now. Someone's behind you.
All right, so pick the wide shot.
Change camera.
Hey, Tony, listen.
Okay, we don't need a wide shot.
You're doing a great job. Move this man! Stop it, guys. Stop it.
Don't let that rattle.
Unfair.
Never mind. 1, 2, 3.
Correct the mundo.
4. I guess you can't have all 5. Boom, 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 boom,
Yes.
boom, boom, boom.
If you got something to say, you can. Tony's not like I can see. Turns out a little bit harder. We, what's funny is
Me setting up. Why would I be setting
whenever
up?
we have
Mike
like
P has
production
no
meetings
idea.
or whatever for NSFW, or we were working on that Weird Things live investigation last night, we were talking afterwards, and what's funny, it's like we got in a heated discussion about, well, I think it should be this way. I was like, well, I think it should be this way. And all of a sudden, like, Andrew Main was like, stop. Brian, are you switching in the middle of this? I was like, well, yeah, because it's the only way for you to see everyone. But it's like, it's this like I've got a secondary ganglia, like a brain down here that just handles all the switching. As we
Do you have
just
like
do
ghost
stuff.
fingers now? Like, are you just like drumming the table like you would be when you're switching?
I'm moving around the ghost mouse. It's like a phantom limb syndrome.
It's like I remember when my mom was teaching me how to drive, and even like I am lying because she still does this now. Like if I don't brake when she thinks I should be braking, she'll jam her foot into the car.
Doing nothing. This is your mom.
All right, here we go. Oh,
By the way, Dr. Kiki's shirt just tweeted.
My shirt tweets all the time. Dr. Kiki shirt.
Do we know? Does somebody have a cottage industry on these?
There's somebody with the Ace Detect beard and B. Worley's legs.
Yeah, well,
I think if they haven't done it yet, there should definitely be Schwood's hair.
There we go. I don't know if this should be our opening video, but because it slows down, but it's like now we can finally know what she was referencing. Yeah, go ahead and play this right now. This is what she was referencing, Justin.
Okay, I think he's down here. Check this out. You're not going to believe this.
Closer.
Hey, mystical cat, I need you to do something for me.
Cross my palm with tuna.
I haven't got any.
Damn.
But I'll give you a treat if you can help me.
Oh, very well.
I want you to channel a spirit.
All right. Whose spirit?
That mouse you killed last night.
Oh. Mouse. Mouse. Mouse.
Squeak. 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 Are you even concentrating?
Yes, I am. Mouse. Mouse, make your presence known. Now.
Nothing is happening.
Silence.
I think you're just faking this for a treat.
Treat. Mouse. Mouse. Treat.
Okay, you're not going to get the treat until I see this mouse. Okay?
Mouse. Come on.
It's just a truck.
Yes. Mouse. Treat. Treat.
Okay.
Treat.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Mouse.
I like the fact that it has the echo at the end. He's still like, he's like,
in the box,
please. Chat room liked it. Do you want to open with a rousing
I've seen it many
singing of
times.
our new song?
The
We should just play.
the
We
new
should just
karaoke.
We should just play that
the hit for the
karaoke.
summer.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit
I
weird.
just want to tell the new Grease sing-along re-release they can eat our balls because we have the sing-along hit of the summer right here on our hands.
All right, hey, let's get. Okay, so we've got stories. Have you reviewed the stories that are coming in? I'm going to rely on you
I'm
to.
looking through them right now.
All right. Here, I just realized. I just realized that this is my last chance to go to the bathroom. Ever. My last chance ever. Before I become incontinent.
I'll tell you what, Brian's chair. This is a really crazy adventure we've got ourselves into this time.
We have a yo-yo champion on Hometown.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it looks like somebody
Can we
made
put the
Schwood's
camera on
hair.
Kiki? Let me talk to Kiki. How are you doing, Kiki?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Switch on
So
the
wait,
light.
are you-
I'm
are
in
you
the
just
dark
like-
here. Oh, I have the Woz light.
Is your show like just doing like crazy gangbusters since like everybody cares about the science of this BP spill, or are you doing more of the green tech sort of stuff? Or
We're actually, I'm going to be starting a green tech show with Sarah Lane coming.
awesome.
Yeah, starting in the beginning of July, we're starting a green tech show here, so that'll be a lot of fun stuff. I don't know if we're going to cover BP and that kind of thing, but
Yeah.
more kind of green tech you can use, stuff that's really interesting. I'm going to do most of the how does it work, what's the science behind it, that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, that would seem more your deal than Sarah Lane's. Not to say that Sarah Lane doesn't know the ins and outs of the science, but that would definitely be your wheelhouse, right?
Yeah, she's probably going to bring a more human angle to it.
Whatever. You know, these stupid meat bags that can't just plug in and get their information downloaded in ones and zeros.
That's right. No, I'm excited though. We have a meeting tomorrow. Sarah and I do to go over a bunch of stuff. So we are really excited to be doing the show. And in terms of all of the fun that BP has allowed me to have.
Yeah. Oh my God. It is just a laugh a minute. You know, that's a great way to just, get things fired up on your podcast, right?
Seriously.
Hey, everybody, let's talk about the rapidly degrading quality of our Gulf.
Yeah, we've been talking about. I've been talking about the oil leak and the technology that they're trying to use to fix it. The other stuff is the synthetic biology stuff with Craig Venter recently. That's been big news.
Insane. Yeah, no, that is fascinating stuff, which we ran. Just kind of the hysteria element of that on weirdthings.com. But when you really look at like that, you can program that cell with an email attachment. That's insane.
Like, here, let me just put this little email attachment in here, or I'm just going to... I love the fact that they've got the genetic code down enough that they're like, it spells...
Are you guys talking science?
We are.
I leave the room for 2 minutes, you come back and you've dominated, you've turned it to not science for wieners.
Science rocks!
Exactly.
That's why. Schwood's hair is on Twitter. Did you know that?
Schwood's hair is on Twitter?
It is. Your hair is tweeting.
Oh, my God. That's... No, yeah, you know what it is whenever I'm performing, here's a little thing you guys can watch for. I'm of short stature. I'm only 5'6.5" on a good day. So you'll notice, and it really is apparent in this last scam school, anytime I'm sitting in scam school, I'm always way below everyone else. And it shouldn't matter here because I'm just sitting SB, but like psychologically, I feel short when I sit. So I always sit like on one of my boots.
I
like
do
this.
that too.
Do you really?
I do.
So you get a little boosty there. The problem is that your knees start to kill you after a little bit.
Then you got to switch butt cheeks. Oh, but I think I wasn't sitting on my foot when the camera was framed, so I'm going to have to sit on my foot and then slouch.
Let me ask you this, Brian. Do we want to talk about the new video that everybody's talking about?
Yeah. Oh, no. Look, we're going to tell the story.
No. Not that video. The new video from the actual artist.
Oh, no. I haven't seen it. I don't know anything about it.
Yes. No, but I'm just saying, without me saying why it would be a conflict, do we want to even bring that up?
I have no idea. I assume... I guess no, because I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know which video or what the controversy is.
there's a new video from a very popular musical artist.
Yes,
that debuted today.
I guessed that part.
YouTube. Okay. Considering what the bid is, do we want to get that person's opinion on that video, or would that be viewed as antagonistic?
No. Look. Let's just tell. We're going to tell our awesome behind-the-scenes story, the real tale, true Hollywood stories.
No, that's not
Behind the scenes.
What? I don't know.
That's not. I'm not talking about that video.
I know you aren't, but I'm just saying.
We're going over news stories and videos and getting people's opinion on it. Right?
Oh, I see. Okay, now I see where you're headed. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm not. I don't know if she's. But the problem is I don't like talking about things that I don't know anything about them.
Well, I mean, it's a music video from an artist.
Yeah, you can fill me in. You can fill me in.
It's not rocket science.
Yeah. All right.
It's not like the kind of awesome science me and Kiki were talking about before you came in and broed it up.
Oh, is that what you're doing right now?
No, that's what we do normally in our course of work.
I see. That's. Well, yeah, because well, plus it freaks me out when all of a sudden you're like, Brian, it's John. Listen, I have the camera on you for no apparent reason, and I'm telling you something's about to go wrong. Yeah, go ahead and call Melissa. Let's get her in there.
Yeah, wait, why can't we just say who's going to be on?
Yeah,
I mean,
we totally can. We totally can. Ladies and gentlemen.
Who's on the show? I'm not.
Well, Kiki, I'd like to get Kiki's perspective on this. Did you see what we did last week?
Well, I was going to tell the story to Kiki, and so she could chime in, because my guess is that she'll have a different opinion than another dude would.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe... Do we want to start the show with us telling the story to Kiki and then being like, well, you know who else should have an opinion? Oh, my God!
Melissa.
I hadn't thought of that. I figured that we just... Oh, is she there?
She's there. She's hiding.
Melissa? Say hi. Where's Melissa?
She's hiding in the corner.
Melissa, you can't hide. Say hello.
Is she shy?
She's. What's funny? You can't see it, but this is all I see of Melissa right now. Is this?
Oh, there she is.
There she is. It's Melissa.
Hi,
Melissa.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Melissa, we can't have this. We can't do the show like this.
Do you have a sock puppet?
You can. Yeah.
You could
know
use
what?
a sock
Just do it with a sock puppet.
Go get a sock and just put it up there. You can use it. Little sock puppety.
By the way, real quick, let me say we haven't started the show yet.
Tula's big thing is, oh my God, another girl's on the internet.
So let me say this real quick for everyone in the chat room who's wondering what's up. Yes, we got Melissa on the show because behind the scenes there's a story behind last week's story that is absolutely amazing. And we want to tell the story because we chatted. We're friends on Facebook now, and we think Melissa's a sweetheart, and we want to tell the story to you guys. Chat room is very, very excited. They want to see a Melissa sock puppet. I don't know if you're comfortable speaking in sock puppet technology or not. All right. Well, before we get started, hello, Melissa. I'm Brian.
Hi.
And do you have a friend with you, Melissa? We see half of her head.
Come here. No, what eggs?
Oh, come on, girls, don't be shy.
This is okay. Good. Thank you so much for doing this, Melissa. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I thought what we would do is we'll start off the episode with one of our silly videos like we do, and because Kiki, Dr. Kiki, Tony, I said Dr. Kiki has not. We're just gonna. Oh my God, this is gonna be like a Pavlov's thing. Every time Tony messes up on the switching, we're gonna have to let him have it.
Or if I start talking, See, I would just keep talking until the camera switched to me.
Hey, Justin.
To the start.
Yeah.
Hang on. Actually, Tony, could I get...
Waiting is the hardest part.
Would I hear Justin better if I did this?
Yeah, probably.
Let me hear. Hello, Justin.
Hey, Bri.
Oh, no, that's much better. Then I don't have to hear everyone else. Okay, so here's what I thought we would do
I
is...
don't want to feel like the only person with headphones, though.
well, no, and I've got headphones, too.
All right.
How do you like that? So since Dr. Kiki doesn't know the story, I thought we would tell her the story from our perspective, and then we could get the truth, because our perspective, it turns out, was very, very, very wrong, and it's gonna be really awesome.
Now, we should wait for people downloading this. We should preserve the fact that we have Melissa on, right?
Well, we haven't started the show yet.
We should. No, I know. But like, we shouldn't start the show and be like, "Hey, we have Dr. Kiki and Melissa."
Oh no, you're right. You're right. Okay, yeah,
about.
that's right. Melissa, if it's okay with you, what we will do is we'll leave you on the line. We're going to start off talking and just kind of telling the story as we remember it, and then about like 10 minutes in, we'll say, "Hey, we have Melissa here with us."
Okay.
Awesome. And can we give you your full name, or you just want your first name?
What?
Yeah.
That's your first name. Yeah, just first name.
Okay, just first name. You got it. Awesome.
Melissa, is there any way that you could just tilt your monitor forward a little bit, or stand up, because you're kind of like in the corner? Is there any way possible? Would that work?
Oh, there we go.
I don't know if you're on a laptop or anything. It'd be easy.
Nope, it works out great. That's awesome. That looks good. That'll be just fine.
See, that'd be a good thing for you to say, Tony, as engineer.
And by the way,
let's go ahead and get the best picture.
I'm going to give you a little bit of coaching here, Melissa.
Headphone volume?
You have in every way the moral high ground, and nobody will question you if you're mean to us. I mean,
True that.
I'm just gonna say. Okay. Well, let's do.
Feel free to. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and personally encourage you to destroy us with the harshest language possible.
Okay. And by the way, when we tell our story as we understood it, you're going to hear us say a bunch of stuff that you're going to know is totally wrong. So just remember when we asked to get the real story, to correct us in all the ways that we were so very, very wrong.
So very wrong.
So very wrong.
Okay. Hands on your face. Sit on them.
Hey, did I hear right that you speak fluent Japanese?
Oh.
Well, no, I mean, I just want to know, because like we need to learn some insults in Japanese. I already told you the one phrase that I thought I knew in Japanese. I read a book in high school called Wicked Japanese, and the only phrase I remembered was "What a mighty mountain of meat," which allegedly was "Nante okinoniku no katamarai desho." I don't know if that's right. Did I say that terribly wrong?
You say it nicely.
No, I don't know if I did.
That's good.
Did I really? And is that what it translates as?
Look at that.
Look at that. Yeah, I'm
See, now,
talking
Melissa,
Japanese.
I do want to feel. You should feel free to say no, idiot-faced jerk moron. That was terrible. That is something that you can totally within your bounds decide. Just feel free. Explore the space, This is your studio. Just get out there.
All right. So let's do
Dare to dream.
Let's start things off with our video. And I tell you what, Tony, don't worry about playing the theme music if it's going to overwhelm you. You could just play that opening video. Okay, good. Then you don't have to worry about it. But you could play our opening
we singing
video.
Along?
I don't. Well, if you sing along, there's going to be weird delay over Skype, and it might be hilarious.
All right. Well, I say we just go with it. And if it's terrible, Tony, you can just cut it out.
Yeah, because Tony will make sure. That's one thing Tony's really good at, is cutting out anything that makes us look dumb.
Yeah.
He's good at keeping in anything that makes us look racist.
Dumb's one thing, and then really confusing is another thing. So if it's dumb and funny, then let's leave it in. If it's really confusing, then we'll just cut it out. Right?
All right. Well, look, let's start things off with a tribute to our NSFW mascot. Can you hit play on that? We got the logo.
We got the logo.
Oh, wait, that's the video. I was wondering what that logo was there. Well, just hit play, and I'm gonna make Kiki swing.
Call in.
I will sing.
All right. Yes, this is a tribute to the NSFW mascot, sung by none other than Dr. Kirsten Sanford. This is the karaoke version. You're missing it.
Pepper faster than lightning. No one you see is censored like he. And we know Flapper, no wonder. blunders should injury. They see ever so rude and obscene is he. Stuff he will do when chat rooms up. How they laugh when he's near. They call him Fopper, Fopper, faster than lightning.
I'm gonna call it. I'm calling it. That's enough.
Censored like
Kill it with fire. It's got to end. This is it. It's NSFW, the news show full of win, the new science for the world.
That makes my eyes bleed. Or was that my ears?
I am your host, Brian Brushwood, joined as always by my inimitable co-host, none other than JRY, Mr. Justin Roberts, Youngification the First. What is going on, Justin, sir?
Brian, this is a contemplative, reflective period of my life, and I think I'm ready to move on after such a crazy episode like we had last week. This is a transformative, I think, time for all of us.
Yeah, well, first of all, that's a new version of the word move on, as I understand it, because all we're going to do is dwell upon last episode during this episode. And to help us do the dwelling, we are joined from This Week in Science, a Dr. Kiki Science Hour, is Dr. Kirsten Stanford, Ph.D. How are you, Dr. Kiki?
I'm great. I'm having a good time.
So
so far.
By the way, we did get a chance to hang out at South by Southwest Interactive. There are a lot of great screenshots floating around of us hanging out at 3 a.m. in the Austin studio. How did we get you into this shenanigan? It was hard to get you on. You kept crying about Lost. Every time I asked you, you were like, "Well, Lost is on."
I gotta watch Lost. No,
you say
I was not. I don't watch Lost. I never have.
Okay.
I've never seen an episode of Lost.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I'm not lying. Wait, I'm tangled in headphones.
Someone's well practiced in the science of fibs.
No, I came out. I had something going on one night, but then was able to come out on another night with the great Tom Merritt and
Tomas Marie. Yeah, the whole Buzz Out Loud crew.
The Buzz Out Loud. Yeah, we had Jason Howell and
we had
OMG Chad was there.
Yeah, don't hold that against him. OMG Chad's here.
And O'Docta was there.
Oh wow, yeah, you do remember.
Yeah,
you're ahead of me for that night.
That was a lot of fun. You drove us. I seriously was thrown into the back of a van on a rainy night and driven out to BFE.
You were a little bit worried, I would imagine.
I have no idea. I had no idea what I had gotten myself into.
It's a very secret compound. We don't like anyone to know for obvious reasons where we are. But last week, flash forward a couple of months, and last week we did an episode. What were we trying to do, Justin? We were trying to find something.
Well, we had the first ever NSFW Agitate conference, which was our homage to TechCrunch's Disrupt, where we were trying to find, we were entertaining startups for new memes.
Yes.
So people would bring to us ideas of what they thought would be the next meme. And we went through many very, very good ones. Some that you may have already seen, Zombie Gary Coleman.
Yes.
Which the internet loves already.
Tom's beard. Relax, Tom's beard. By the way, Tom Merritt said that every time he's doing the show, he sees in the chat room, Tom's beard says, relax. So apparently that one had traction. You did well with that proposal, Justin.
We should upload that to YouTube so people can actually use that.
I looked for it. I didn't realize you hadn't put it on there. So sorry about that.
No. We got to put up Tom's beard says relax, which is another popular one. And of course, I tried to bring bros icing bros to the geek community. So I iced Brian.
Yeah, by the way, there's some epic stories of icing. Do you know what this bros icing bros is? It's like a rule. When someone ices you, they stick a Smirnoff Ice in your hand. You have to bullet it down, and so
I am so sorry.
Shenanigans ensue, right?
I'm so glad.
Turns out he recruited my wife and OMG Chad to ice me during the middle of my show.
But if it's your wife, it's not a bro icing you, so it doesn't count.
No. She was just a conduit
for his broness. It was a broho translation.
Bro.
It went broho bro.
Broho bro.
And then in went the flow.
It was bro ho bro.
That's right.
Because it was me, then OMG Chad, then your wife, then you.
Is that we already got the name of the episode? It's bro ho bro.
Yeah, it was bro icing bro. Icing bro.
So we came up with a bunch of contenders, and I had seen on Twitter, and keep in mind, this is what's going on through my head, right?
Yep.
If there's one thing that's a safe bet, it's WTF videos on the internet, like the Trollololol guy,
yep.
Or especially anyone who does something and it's awkwarder than they would like, and maybe you could tell that if the person was asked, they probably would not want it out there, but for some reason it's out there, or they don't realize. And we found a video that we truly, truly loved, and I say this with all sincerity. In the great history of internet WTF videos, this one it was so note perfect that when we played it, the chat room screamed fake. They thought this was somebody fakely trying to make it look just a bit off and a bit awkward. And so
awesome.
It was awesome. It was awesome to the tune that within 5 days it had over 600,000 views. This is up from 300, right?
When you found it.
Right. And so we were really conflicted about whether or not we should show it, because the view count was so low. We're like, well, we're going to, it's out there. And I saw it just being passed around on Twitter, but it's like, well, I mean, do we want to, is this really supposed to be out there? So we made some assumptions. We assumed, first of all, it was posted on YouTube and the person seemed proud of it as well. Whoever this is obviously wanted it out there. And so I get, and it's on YouTube. And it's already being passed around on Twitter. It's already happening. So we made the assumption that this wanted to be free. This wanted to exist on the internet.
It wants to run by the wild jackalope.
Correct. Like the wild jackalope. Like the wild jackass of the NSFW plains. It wanted to run free. So we played it. And
we thought.
It instantly exploded. Within 24 hours, it had 3,700 digs. It exploded all over the internet.
Thousands and thousands of comments on YouTube.
Wow.
It was up to around 700,000 or 800,000 last time that I saw it on YouTube. It was featured on the Dig Reel this week. It really kind of had a life of its own.
Right. And so now keep in mind, at this point, we thought we had done our good deed for the internet by finding some more, comedy gold, right? But there were some disturbing cracks at the facade that we discovered. We're like detectives discovering that our whole life has been a lie to date. Because at first it comes out that we saw comments on Dig from whoever the subject of the video is. And by the way,
can we say what the video was?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Go for it.
It was a video called badromance1.mov, and it featured a young lady doing a dance, or doing choreography and singing along, which is the key to it. She was singing. It wasn't lip sung like so many of the Lady Gaga parody videos or the homage videos. This was a straight homage, and maybe things weren't done to the level that one would have hoped.
It was essentially awkwardly cut, awkwardly composed, and awkwardly sound mixed. The tracking, the voice did not exactly match the video, and the set pieces were not as dramatic as perhaps you would hope when you're working on it.
Also, people in the chat room are also reminding us. Ryan Seacrest picked this up. Best Week Ever picked this up. URL-esque picked this up.
Wow.
It was pretty much within 24 hours.
Right, and
it had absolutely exploded.
After it had exploded, then we started seeing comments in Dig from
the people who produced it.
Well, from the friends of the subject of the video. And there were disturbing hints. For example, she did not want this out here.
That would be a disturbing hint.
She, and this is the stuff we heard, was she was doing this as a favor for her friend who begged her in the middle of finals to just stand in, and it didn't matter. She was not a fan of Lady Gaga.
Decisions made during finals week should not be trusted unless they're on a multiple choice test.
She
let alone post it on YouTube and let these two retards get their dirty little fingers over it and put it to the internet at large.
So, and we started, and like I called Justin. I was like, Justin, I don't think this wanted to be free. I don't think this was a little wounded bird that just wanted to sing through the skies of the internet. I think that somebody might be upset with us.
And meanwhile, I'm on the phone with a cigar in my mouth, stealing a candy cane from a child. Nah, Bri, don't worry about it. Things are going to be fine, kid.
Right. Well, and here's the thing. We very much, as I mentioned, we love this video. What we didn't anticipate, and this is what really bummed me out, was what evil people are on YouTube. Like, what's funny is I am a glutton for punishment. Every time we post anything on YouTube, anytime a Scam School episode goes out, I go in and I read every stupid comment telling me about my idiotic hair and about my lack of talent and about how dumb I am and about how I smell bad and about how this one time back in high school, I'm sorry, no, but the point is...
You know, Brent, should we just get Kiki's ruling on this? I mean, do you think that we were, you know, have you seen the video?
I
have you
haven't.
seen us watch the video?
I wanted to watch the video once I heard about it, but it's, I guess, been taken down.
Oh, that's where the other part of the story goes. Because that was another thing we heard, was that the person who made the video, who posted it on YouTube, was in Vietnam. And so Melissa, the girl in the video, could not get it taken down. She had no power, and she had to watch as this thing exploded without...
More and more and more and more.
Yeah.
The number just ticking over like the
I also
BP
like to
oil.
consider this offense by Vietnam at the same level as the Vietnam War. This is an act of aggression by the
That's
country.
2 strikes for you, Vietnam. That's 2 strikes. Okay. Well, here's where things get interesting. We suspected that there was a lot wrong, and so we actually sought out Melissa, and we friended her on Facebook, and she was nice enough. We chatted all weekend long. She is funny and sweet and awesome, and in every way completely did not deserve the nasty grams from those YouTube,
the YouTube mean people,
Yeah.
the people who make those awful
Jerk
comments
face.
on
Yeah,
YouTube.
right?
Oh, the evil people
Yeah.
who
So-
just exist in YouTube to make you feel bad about yourself
exactly.
and to
They
say
want-
terrible things. I hate you people.
Well, and what's funny is and that's one thing we said is we said
just not right.
Yeah, exactly, right. And so the chat room's calling them names now, which is nice of them.
Yes,
But-
which is what I think this episode is all about. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can I please introduce to you Melissa, the girl featured.
Yay! We love Melissa. So, okay, Melissa. First of all, I love you. I cannot thank you enough for coming on and telling your story. First of all, and I know, you're doing the shy dance with your hands over your mouth, and that's okay.
Remember, Melissa, this is an audio podcast, so you do have to say hi.
Can you just say hi if you want?
Hi.
Okay, there we go. That's good enough. That's good enough for us. And in fact, we'll keep the camera on us as much as possible if you want us to. But can you? All right, let's walk through what we got right and what we got wrong. First of all, it sounded like this was a favor you did to someone, and you had to learn the lyrics and the dance and stuff. Is that right?
Well, I actually already knew the lyrics because I am a big fan of Lady Gaga.
Oh, you are a
but
fan of Lady Gaga. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big fan.
Okay.
But I did have to learn the dance in like 4 hours and then not get any sleep at all.
And
because it was finals.
right. So so you learned the dance moves, and how long did it take to shoot the video?
About 24 hours.
Oh my God! Right, and so
Yeah.
she's just having you stand there and now do it again.
Yeah, do it again.
Now do it with a different costume on. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, one of the things that, and by the way, I hope you didn't actually read the comments, but one of the things that really I liked was there would be, the predictable douchebaggy things people will say, but then like 1 in 5 comments would be like, rock on with your bad self. It's just like, do your thing. And I think that's really great. And I would like to think that a lot of our crew were the people saying those nice things. In fact, I know one of them, Go for Katie, I ran into going around. She was individually digging down every nasty comment and digging up every positive one.
Wonderful.
Which made me very happy.
Well, and I think a lot of, and I'm seeing in the chat room, and I know a lot of the names that are regular listeners to this show were doing that. They were on ever vigilant watch throughout the night and for the resulting week of just trying to bury nasty comments and post and dig up good comments. So, it was one of those things where it's a video that was so identifiable, which is, I think, why it went viral. I think people bad-mouthing it are going to happen either way, but there's something compelling to it, which is the reason why it was so immediate when you sent this around to your friends, or people did, theoretically. I didn't, of course, Melissa, don't worry. That immediately people kind of responded to it.
By the way, the Dig Reel show on Revision 3 showcased it on Monday, and the moment I found out, I was like, "Oh no, I didn't." They don't know that we were ones. I was like, "Just say something nice," and I couldn't believe it. Annie Gauss was hosting that episode. She had no idea. She had nothing but awesome things to say, and she ended. She said, first of all, rock on with your bad self. Get out there, keep on doing it. And she said, seriously, here's our email address. Let us know if you want to do anything. We'd love to do it. And I think that's why everybody responded to the video. Certainly anybody over the age of 23. There are videos I shot in high school that. You know what? Probably as penance, I need to release now because they're not flattering.
Put them out on the internet.
Of me, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the reason that we responded to it so powerfully. So you are a fan of Lady Gaga, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you want us to mount a campaign to try to get you to meet her or something? I don't know if that would work or anything. I mean, look, we don't have any power.
Really
we're
fun.
Very small fry. We're like the fly at the top of the mountain. That
Brian, though, it is hard to backpedal on what influence we have when we've already blown up a video to 700,000 views. So it's like, at this point, if she wants it, and my thought initially, Melissa, and you can tell me whether or not I was just completely off base, but as soon as this went viral, my first thought was one of two solutions, because you can't take back all the nasty stuff that's happened. That's already out there. What we could do was try and get you one of two outcomes. Number one, a reaction from Lady Gaga herself, or maybe something to do with the Ellen Show, because the Ellen Show loves having on people who are on the viral video stuff. And this seemed like the kind of thing that her show would respond to. And even like Best Week Ever thought that you were going to be on there within the end of the week.
That's what people were saying. They're like, enjoy your pinnacle of internet fame, have a good time on the Ellen Show. Like a lot,
just go have a good time, take it for what it is, enjoy it while it's there, and then let it go.
But would either of those have been good for you?
Right, that's the kind of thing we didn't want to start working on that kind of solution unless you were into it. Right, that's and still we're not promising anything, but we would love to do something that would make it fun for you.
Yeah, we might have to.
So you say that would be fun. Now we're pretty sure we could get you on the Ellen Show. Lady Gaga's a pretty high up star.
We can get. I think we can
maybe
get
a reaction
Twitter response from Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga responds to almost all the big, super big tribute videos that people do, like the chat roulette one.
Oh, does she really?
Soldier one. Yeah, no, on Twitter she's done that.
I'm sure if enough people were to tweet to Lady Gaga,
if let's say theoretically we have 400 people in the chat room, if 400 @replies randomly came to Lady Gaga,
oh my God,
that would push. I bet.
Now here's the problem though. This brings us to another wrinkle in the tale. The other wrinkle is even though the person who produced it in Vietnam wasn't able to take the video down, it did get taken down for copyright violation because it did.
But that's not necessarily Lady Gaga's doing. That's usually the recording company.
Right, correct. Yeah. But the point is
wait, why it was DMCA? Because there's no. It normally comes up with that this was removed for.
Yeah, that's what it says.
That's what it says. It says for copyright infringement. That's what I was told. Yeah, chat room will verify that any moment here. But they say it's back up. Okay, well if it's back up, now here's the question though. Oh, yeah. No, okay. Nope. This is a different version of it. This is a different copy.
People have re-uploaded a copy of the original at this point.
Right. So here is the question. Here's the question to you, Melissa. We don't want to do anything unless you're going to enjoy it. It seems like the original video, a bunch of the links now, when people click on it, it's stalled out. But if you'd like, we'll link to this copy of it, and we will all say, Lady Gaga, make Melissa's day and give her a tweet. Would you?
Was
put a link
it terms
to it.
of use? I think people are saying that it was a terms of service thing.
Okay, well I don't know. Oh, it's not copyright. This video has been removed due to terms of use violation. I don't know what that means though. I don't know what the difference of that is. So
actually, I think maybe because Melissa, because you didn't upload it. Maybe it's like the Star Wars kid provision.
I don't know.
Could be.
What do you think? Tell me what's going on through your mind, Melissa.
Actually, my friend turned it in. She pretended to be me and turned it in for privacy issues. So they took it down because of that.
It just took a few days for it to happen.
Yeah. It just took a few days.
Okay. Well, if you want us to try to get a response from Lady Gaga, we can get several hundred, maybe even a couple thousand of people to tweet Lady Gaga right now, something that will definitely get on the radar. and say, and if all of us say, let's do something positive and say, hey, make Melissa's day. Would you offer a comment on this video? But I don't want to do that unless you're into that. What do you say? Is that a yes or no?
Great.
Or we could just work on the whole Ellen show thing.
Yeah, or we could try to get
the
you
Ellen show. Like Melissa,
and Ellen could lead to Gaga.
Yeah. What? This is Christmas. Would you rather be on? Would you rather be on the Ellen Show, or would you rather get a tweet from Lady Gaga? Because we'll do whichever one you want.
This is the first Christmas after the apocalypse. So after all the cities have been burned out, now we have either a can of beans or the last loaf of bread. Which would you like?
Or you can say no, I'm good. Whichever one you want. We're fine with whatever.
I'm interested to see what Lady Gaga would say.
Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is on now. It is time to get Lady Gaga's attention. All right, is it at Lady Gaga? Is that what it is? And here's the thing. Everybody say, it doesn't have to be specific. If it's all saying the exact same thing, then they're going to be trouble. If you feel like mentioning, our Pound NSFW show, sneak it in there, then that's fine because that would be publicity for us, which we don't deserve because we're the jerks who started this.
Yeah, Lady Gaga.
But at Lady Gaga, say, hey, just say, use your own words. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. At Lady Gaga, space, hey, could you make...
Hey there,
hey there, Lady Gaga.
Melissa's day and comment on this little video. I got to put here, the original has been seen 700,000 times. That's the only problem, is that this copy only shows like 500 hits on it.
I think there's another one also that has like 6,000, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if hopefully whatever publicist monitors all this, hopefully will actually know it. And I'm looking. There we go. tinyurl.com/make Melissa's day.
Oh, I love that.
That's a pretty good one. And I'm trying to open. I can't open this freaking thing. Oh, it's because it doesn't perceive it as a. And that's dead air that I'm letting go right now.
And dead air.
There we go. I'm trying to make sure.
Here's basically what we want to do, folks. It is twofold. Number one, there is the brute force retweet strategy. We want to get as many of these on the radar of Lady Gaga's publicists as possible, to the point where she's like, wow, that there's a lot of people talking about this video and they really want you to comment on it. Do you think you could take 5 seconds out of your day of making crazy German expressionist Nazi fishnet videos to just type 4 words in Twitter? Or if anybody knows friends of friends of friends who might know somebody who knows Lady Gaga's hairdresser, we want to explore that option too. We have 400 people here. Everyone's got friends. If you know somebody, email nsfwshow@gmail.com. We want to work every angle to make this happen.
Yeah, that's and you know what? I say we don't have to choose between the loaf of bread and the can of beans. I say we try to give it both.
Bean bread is what I call for.
It's time for some bean bread. We'll try to get you on Ellen too if you'd like.
Ampon is like bean paste inside bread.
What are you guys whispering about? What's going on?
Ampon.
Okay, all right, good. Okay, well we'll try to get as many of that. Anyone who's listening to this episode, just know that it would make Melissa's day if she could get a comment from Lady Gaga over Twitter or possibly get on the Ellen Show. Either way, it's such a compelling story because she so did not deserve this. Internet, you did this to her, and now you got to make it right. You got to sprinkle some sunshine on that bean bread to make it happen. All right, and speaking of which, we thought it'd be fun to let you take the driver's seat, Melissa, and wield some other uncontrollable power. Because if there's one thing the chat room at NSFW loves, it's running around mucking up stuff for strangers.
I'll tell you what, Brian, we like to stick to our core competencies, and this is what we have to offer. So being the absolute brain-dead mercenaries that we are, but we figured we'd offer you, Melissa, is the keys to this little here, whatever beat up Winnebago that we have on NSFW show. We're going to read you some news stories. We want you to get your opinion on them, and the comment section will reflect exactly your opinion by the the horde of barbarians, which is at our command in the chat room.
So in other words, what we'll do is we'll bring up a news story going on, and if you, whatever your opinion is, like if you think one guy's right or one guy's wrong, or if you think this president should go and this president should stay, if you think, oil slicks are good for America, whatever it is, we will all go to the chat, the comments at the bottom of that news article or video or whatever it is, and we will express your sentiments. We won't all say the same words, because otherwise then they'd know this is some kind of silly game. But we will all spontaneously say whatever it is you want.
I love the power.
After putting up with the internet's opinion for a solid week, it is about time that the internet felt yours in full, unadulterated power blast.
Okay, so with that in mind, oh look, yeah, she's nodding. She's clearly into this idea. Okay, so let's do this. What's the first story that we're going to talk about?
All right, Brian, right here we have a story about Lindsay Lohan. A Beverly Hills judge issued a warrant for Lindsay Lohan and ordered her to post $200,000 bail after she violated a court order to not consume alcohol while wearing a Scram alcohol monitoring bracelet. According to TMZ, the warrant was recalled after the bail was posted, so Lohan remains a free woman. Long story short, she had an alcohol monitoring bracelet. All she had to do was hang out and BS and not drink, and she couldn't handle that. So, Melissa, well, what do you think about this Lindsay Lohan? She can't keep a goddamn drink out of her hand.
What's your opinion?
I don't know.
All right, you heard it, chat room.
Just so you know, this is like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Melissa. So you can talk, you can deliberate for as long as you want. Don't feel any pressure. But at some point, there's going to be your final answer. Whatever your final thought there is, the internet is just we're just gonna sick it like a wild pack of Rottweiler dogs.
And you know what? I don't know if we wanted to target a particular. I don't know if there's a link in the chat room of exactly.
Yeah, no, I have one.
Okay,
so
you have one. Okay, all
follow
right.
my link as soon as we are ready to go.
All right, already the chat room comments are coming in. People have posted, I just really don't know about this Lohan girl. And,
Melissa, do you think, hey, listen, we're being too hard on Lindsay? Do you think that maybe she should, tighten up a little bit?
I guess maybe tighten up a little bit.
All right, there we go. Also say that. Now, chat room, you get out there.
There we go. All right, I just posted in the comments, or in the chat room, the MTV.com article. So we can please all get in there and comment.
Tighten up a little bit, Lindsay.
Maybe she needs to tighten up a little bit.
Maybe she needs to tighten up a little bit.
The headline the next day reads, Melissa to Lindsay. Tighten up a little bit. No, don't mention Melissa's name. Don't mention Melissa's name.
No. Melissa stays out of this.
Yeah, she's
this is
the anonymous overlord who secretly shapes the internet's opinion of things.
I like it.
The chat room's pointing out that she seems a little shocked by her power. Not gonna lie.
Hey, and I don't blame. This is very, very new. We didn't run this by you, Melissa. We wanted to kind of give you a fun little surprise. Again, this is us trying to do a little dog and pony show to be like, hey there, Melissa, forget about the whole viral video thing.
By the way, back to the Ellen Show thing real quick. Mitsula just tweeted at the Ellen Show. This girl got over 600,000 hits and didn't know that it was released. Can you cheer her up? And it's got that link, tinyurl.com/make Melissa's day. That's a good sentiment as well. If you tweet it out to Lady Gaga, go ahead and tweet out to the Ellen Show as well. And keep in mind, the thing about Twitter is when you do an @reply, the only person who sees it is anyone else following that person. So you don't have to. So if you say Lady Gaga, then only fans of Lady Gaga are going to see it, and they're going to look at the link, and they're going to be like, yeah, I'll join in. Yeah, she does deserve to get some kind of response from Lady Gaga. So
remember, we want to keep Melissa out of it. This is a groundswell, a grassroots effort to get her both recognized by Lady Gaga and on the Ellen Show. So don't throw any identifying
cover your tracks, people.
Links. Yeah.
Cover your tracks. I mean, be accurate. You could say how this happened, but yeah, definitely at the Ellen Show, at Lady Gaga. And what I was going to point out, once a day for the next week. If it shows up enough, then I think she'll get, it'll be good. And I'm looking at MTV, and I don't know if there's a slow approval process, but so far I am not seeing our comments showing up on the comment board yet.
Maybe they need to be approved, moderated.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all right.
maybe.
It doesn't matter.
Either way, here's my goal for tonight's episode. I want at least 5 chat moderators or comment moderators of major websites to be like, wow, that was weird. That made the weirdest comment thread I've ever seen in all the time I've been doing it.
A lot of people just don't know about this Lindsay Lohan, and so many of them think she needs to tighten up. That's very weird.
Apparently, yeah, that's the prevailing sentiment of America is tighten up, Lohan.
Oh, you know what? I guess I wasn't logged into Facebook. All of a sudden, I'm seeing dozens of the comments on there. Let me actually hand over the item here. Some of them read, Lindsay, maybe you should tighten up. I don't know.
I don't know.
I like that compliment. Jeez, I don't know about Lindsay. She needs to tighten it up and get her act together. Lindsay, my dear, please tighten up. I'm unsure what to think about this. I'm thinking NSFW. She should tighten up, perhaps a bit. She's a star. Back in the day, do you think Humphrey Bogart was so different? Oh, you know what? Oh, wait, that's not one of ours. Never mind.
All right, real quick, though. I see some people in the chat room who are like, sorry, bro, totally not signing up for an MTV account. And we'll try to pick versions of these stories that don't have logins so we can make it easier for everybody. But honestly, what hell did we put Melissa through for the last week? And you can't take 5 seconds out of your day to sign up for an MTV account to say tighten up Lilo or whatever her name is?
Exactly. All right, next story.
Cheers on the rant there.
Or use Facebook Connect.
Next story. First of all, Melissa's will be done. May we have a benediction on this story. Next story, please. Go.
Yeah, here we go. I am going to throw a link here in the chat room. Tony, I'm sorry if you can get it. It is our old friend K-Strass, the yo-yo guy on KQTV in St. Joseph, Missouri. Melissa, are you familiar with K-Strass, the yo-yo guy?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, you know what? We'll show the video because I don't think we've ever shown it on the show. But this is a guy who does like performance art type things. You could just Google K-Strass and you'll find it there in the chat room if that helps. But K-Strass, the Kenny Strass.
OMG Chad.
Is it Strasberg? Strasserson? Strasser?
I think it's just K-Strass.
K-Strass. Anyway,
that's how I know him, and that's how the world knows him.
This guy goes on local morning news stations posing as a world champion yo-yo guy.
Oh man!
And have you seen this, Kiki? You haven't seen this?
Here, I can email the link to Tony.
There you go. That's working. Are you guys calling it up or what? All right, they're working on it over there.
Here, I am sending it to you right now.
Do you have
email if your email?
By the way, for those of you guys wondering, this is Tony's first time to ever try switching the show live in studio, and it's hard enough to deal with us and all of our crazy cuts and our last minute shenanigans and our switching last minute coming up with ideas out of nowhere. Oh, there we go. Okay, we've got the video though, but I think he's performing very admirably for his first time out of nowhere. Take a look at this is K-Strass, Melissa. Check out this guy.
Champion on Hometown
That's
this morning
right.
today.
K-Strass, good morning. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. How are you?
Good. And you go around to schools with yo-yos and show demonstrations, and you have a goal behind all this.
Yeah, I go around. I've been teaching kids about the environment. Actually, I've only been in one school so far, and I'll be honest, it didn't go so hot. In fact, it was literally a major disaster.
Oh, no.
Because basically, the kids didn't like my stories, and it's no surprise because they were running around most of the time. And I'm sorry, I think there's something to be said about how kids are brought up these days. And I come from a home that believed in spanking, okay? And so when I was being bad, Daddy would get a switch or a belt, and I would get it, and I would get it good, and I am literally terrified to this day.
Well, hopefully you can, try another school. I mean, it was your first time, so maybe you can see for the next time. But basically, you go around and you talk about nature. I mean, going green, the whole Going Green event. Is that basically the whole point behind your message, what you're going to try to spread?
Well, yeah, but I kind of have breaking news. This may literally be the last time you see me in this shirt. They are going